Hey, family. This is going to be a little different. I'm answering a person's question about the Kroger deal, as far as how many transactions to make it, how many fours. Well, I'm calling it how many fours in a transaction, or, how many items, or how you break your scenarios up in your transaction, or what have you. Okay, at my Kroger's, they accept 5 like coupons in a transaction. And what I mean about 5 like is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I can have 5 razor coupons in a transaction. Although P&G, the coupon states that you're only allowed to have 4 coupons in coupons in a transaction. So therefore, when you're at the store, you need to keep in mind of what the coupon actually states, and also your store policy. And so the store policy is 5, but the coupon itself is 4. So therefore, when you make your transaction, you're going to have 4 in a transaction. Okay, here's where it gets could get, where the transactions come in at. Okay, on the Speed Sticks coupons, it doesn't limit you. Let me make sure. It just says limit 1. Yeah, it says limit 4 in a transaction too. How about that? Everybody's starting to be 4 in a transaction. So therefore, but I didn't know that. And I'm guilty of having 5 in my transaction. I didn't know it was only 4, and when I say that is I was trying to make 4 at a time. So the way this P&G thing is working at Kroger's is you buy 4 of an item, and it takes off $1 off of each item when you buy 4. So then when you take and have 4 coupons, is what you're going to do. When you have 4 coupons, you're going to take off 1 for each item is what's going to happen. So, boom, there's your 4. Now, if you run into a scenario where, here you are, you have 3 razor coupons, and you need to have 4 in order to get the $1 taken off, so then that's when you throw in one of these. I don't have any razor coupons, so we'll just pretend that these are coupons. So then here's your other 4 for your next 4. And that's how you do your 4s. Now this is the correct way that you would do for your one transaction. So then you come to so then this is a cash out right here. You're checking out with that. That's the correct way to do it. And you would end up with, that's 4. Because this is a part of the deal as well. So anything that's a part of the deal of spend 4 or buy 4 and the $1 off, you can have in a transaction. Now, all of this can be one transaction because you're correct with each coupon, and you can have more than one set of 4 in a transaction. I don't have any other. Here we go. Here's the next set. So then your next set of 4, now all this stuff that I'm collecting here, all this can be one transaction. I hope you can see this. All this can be in one transaction, all of that. And there you go. And you have 3 sets of 4. Can you see that? Yeah, you can. And so there's 3 sets of 4s going on here. You got the 4, you got your 4 of your finish, your 4 of your Speed Stick. You have 3 of these and 1 of those, and it's still 3 razors, 1 meal, and you still have 4 going on. It's still okay. That's still one transaction. Now, I have more of the razor coupons, so what I would do is I would do a second transaction. So here we go. Here's 2 razors and 2 Speed Sticks. That makes my 4, and I would cash this out separately. And the cashiers, if you're feeling like it may not go that way or what have you, you can do the U-scan, but you still need them to scan your coupons, so it doesn't matter. So you can go through the line, and they'll cash you out twice. If you're uncomfortable with asking to cash you out twice, then bring somebody with you and let the person behind you, which is your friend, family member, or what have you, and then they cash out the second time if you're uncomfortable with asking the cashier to ring you out twice. Which sometimes you can find a line where it doesn't look like much is going on, and it doesn't matter. They'll cash you out twice. And so that's one order right here, and then for us ringing out, and here's the next one. And you can have 4 different items in a transaction. And that's a complete cash out too, right there. There's your 4 items. You still have your 4. And you're still within your coupon policy because you only have 1 of each. And that's for a person that's only on a small scale of couponing, that only has 1 or 2 newspapers or what have you. And so there's your 4 right there. Boom, cash out, if that's what you choose to do. But always keep in mind of the coupon policy. And also keep in mind of how many, keep your 4s, because if you only have 3, they're not going to take the auto dollar is not going to come off because you have to have 4 items. So no matter how many 4s you have, it's okay. So make sure when you go to before you go to the cash register, and I always do this, I always make sure before I cash out that I count my 4s. I line my stuff up in the 4s to make sure that I'm correct. No matter how many times I'm going to cash out, cash out. No matter how many times I'm going to cash out, I always make sure I have my 4s correct in the cart so that when I get up there, I'm on point. Because you know what? What I think that is so important in couponing, you need to be confident on what you're doing. They do not need to know, they meaning the cashier, because if you run into a superhero, OMG, she will take advantage, and I don't mean by take advantage, but they feel like they know the policy sometimes. You have some cashiers that really do know the coupon policy, and you have some that know what someone's told them, but what they know is incorrect. So be confident in what you're doing. Even if you don't know what you're doing, don't let them know you have no clue. Put your 4s on the cash register, because sometimes they go by the picture on the coupon and not the wording, and you need the wording more so than the picture. I mean, the picture could be, I don't per se have one that's different or what have you. I don't have one example to show you, but sometimes the picture can be of one razor, and it says on there for all razors. So I'm just letting you know. And another thing, let me tell you this that I noticed. They have little stickers on here now, and it says, thank you for buying at Kroger's, and then it says, if found for resale elsewhere. They have a 1-800 number, and you're to call and tell somebody if you bought that if it's for resale somewhere else. Isn't that something? That's my first time. I just noticed that on this round of buying razors. And I guess because, I usually shop at CVS. On the razor or Target. I get them at Target. I've never purchased that. Kroger, so to speak. And the reason why I'll say I didn't purchase at Kroger is because, I know I'm so repetitive, but I'm telling you, the couponers in my neighborhood, man, I think they wait till midnight and they're up and they're out there. I mean, when you get there in the morning, you get there at 8 o'clock in the morning or 7. I get there around 8. I'll say 8 o'clock. You can get there and that stuff is gone. Gone. But I hope, so I'm just showing you that. That's a little tip, just showing you that they had that on there. So, I don't know, I'm not going to comment on it. I almost said something I didn't need to say. But I'm just showing you that. Check your razors out and see if those stickers are on your razors. But I hope that helps somebody out to understand 4 in the transaction plus following the coupon policy at the same time. And here's what's funny. These things have 50-cent coupons on them, and we've got coupons for $2.15. So how cute is that? Of course, you know which one I use, $2.50. The $2